Fellas, what is going on today, fellas? So in today's video I wanted to talk about NBA 2K20 since we are in basically today's almost July. I mean, today's June 3rd. I can't even talk, bro. Today's June 30th, man, and I think July starts in like 2 days or so. So I'm going to talk about, was 2K20 or is 2K20, I guess since the next one still hasn't come out, is it good for no money spent players? Because as a no money spent player myself, you know, this is a topic that I like to address, and I know a lot of you guys are no money spent too, so you guys want to, you know, figure out, is this good for no money spent? Is this game good for no money spent? Can I succeed as a no money spent player? And I'm not really going to talk about sniping much, because really sniping is a way, sniping is a thing where it's like, it's not really a part of the, it's a part of the game, but it's not like intended, like, you know, it's not like, it's something that we take advantage of, you know. We're taking advantage of people's mistakes that they make, throwing up a player for cheap. That's not the way the game is supposed to be played. It's just something that, you know, it's just a part of the community thing. So besides sniping, is 2K good for no money spent players? To be honest with you guys, this is my squad right here, and for the most part, this is all through sniping. I wouldn't have been able to build a team like this had I not been, you know, sniping a lot. So I don't know what my team would look like. I mean, when I first started this channel, I didn't know how to snipe, and you know, my team was never nearly as good as it is now. Once I started to learn how to snipe, then I started to get a lot, you know, better players in my squad. But we're gonna be looking at all the stuff that they have in this game at this point, and also we might talk about, you know, some stuff that they can do better for next year's game to, you know, better help out no money spent players, because some of us just don't have the money, or we don't even want to spend the money if we even do have it on this game, because we don't feel it's worth it. Like me, bruh. Funny man, bro. You're a funny man. You think I'm spending money on this game, bruh. Nah, not worth it. So first, let's take a look at these challenges, man, because as a no money spent player, you know, you're going to try to find a way to make as many tokens and MT as you can, right? So I used to do these back when the game first came out. As you can see, I stopped right after week 5, and I haven't touched any of these ever since. I mean, these were only 6 tokens, so they were never really worth it for me. They did end up bumping it up here. What's it called? Right here, was it week 36? I don't know how many weeks ago this is from today, but they did it 20 tokens, then they bumped it down to 15 and 12. I don't know why they went back to 6 here. I don't know. These dudes is weird, man. And it's been 15 for a few weeks now. Even if it is 15, I still don't think these challenges are worth it. I mean, they are very... Oh, it's just one game? Oh, I didn't know that. Yo, the past 3 weeks has been one game. All you gotta do is play one game, and you get 15 tokens. That's kind of lit. And you get 2400 MT on superstar difficulty. Guys, I don't know if anybody knew this, but hey, go check this out if you didn't know. If you're gonna need some tokens, this shouldn't be too hard game to complete. Is there any? Win the game and get at least 10 team dunks. That's not hard. What's this? Win the game and hold your opponent to 60 or lower. Okay, that's not hard. Let's see. Win the game and get at least 10 3-point made as a team. That's not hard either. Guys, these are pretty easy. Let me see. It's been like that for the past 3 weeks. But for the ones with 5 games, like this Vince Carter one, I'm not completing 5 games, bro, to get 15 tokens. When I could just do these ones right here and get 1 token. Like what? Like, I'm not doing that. They need to bump this up. They need to give me, like, if I'm gonna do this, I better be getting at least 50, bro. I would say 75 is a good amount for 5 games, though. For 5 games, I feel like 75 is a good amount. But I mean, you can do these. I don't know if any of you guys have been completing these, but like I said, these aren't really worth it. These are here, but there's not really worth it. Like, I never would touch these, man. I would probably the most worth it ones are obviously these last 3 that we just saw. Week 41, 42, and 43. Any of the other ones, don't touch them, okay? Then we got moments challenges here too. These I mean, why would I don't really see much need into doing these. I mean, this is better than completing a whole set of 5 challenges and getting 6 tokens. This is just one game and you get 6 tokens. But still, I wouldn't do that, because I can get 6 tokens off a TTO game just by, you know, getting lucky enough on the ball drops if I'm like on a higher board. So I'd rather just be playing TTO than play a full game 5-minute quarters and get 6 tokens. I don't think that's worth it. So as a no money spent player, these are not really that worth it. Spotlight challenges, this is where it starts to get interesting. These are the earlier ones. I never did these because I didn't think these were worth it back then. to lock in that Diamond Magic Johnson. But once the other ones came out, I did start to do them to get the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy when he was still good. I did do those. So as you can see, I completed Dwight, Andre, Kareem, Jason Kidd, and Jeremy Lin. Completed all of those. Those were fine. Those were great. As for no money spent players, these were great. These were great. They were a little bit of a grind, but they were definitely worth it for the time. Now they're not really worth it anymore at all. But back then they definitely were, because it was just cool. It was cool. You know, you got some good players from it, especially the which one was that gave Giannis? I think it was this one. I think this one gave you Giannis if you were to complete all of them. So yeah, it was pretty cool, man. These were not bad. These were not bad whatsoever. Let's see. Now, I mean, we got the Spotlight Sims, the regular Spotlight Sims. As a no money spent player, I mean, this is all free content. This is good. I mean, it was intense grind. I think for next year, they should like tone it down a little bit if they were gonna do something like this. Like 60 hours for the regular Spotlight Sims, and then another 60 for the historics. But the regular Spotlight Sims would have gotten you the Opal James Harden and all those diamond players, and then the pink diamond Brandon Ingram and the Pascal Siakam, which were good cards when they first came out, but now they're kind of outdated. So that was 60-hour grind for all of that. I don't think it was worth it. That's why I didn't do these right away. I only did these when I found out that you had to do these for Opal Kobe. That's when I started to do it. So I didn't think it was worth it back then. But I mean, it is free content, so you can't really complain about it. But to be honest, a lot of people aren't going to have the time in their hands to really complete these. And especially the fact that they're boring. Like, if they would tone it down a little bit, maybe cut that in half, like the grind. Cut the grind in half, and then, you know, it'd probably be more worth it. These Kobe challenges right here, these were good. I can't show you the rewards right now because obviously I completed them. But these were good. You know, only, what, 8 games for Kobe, and, you know, it was nice. They gave good rewards. Oh, I see. You can see it right here, Diamond Consumable. This one gives you some tokens, doesn't say the amount. All-Star Flash Pack, some MT. This was a Diamond Shoe Pack. Another All-Star Flash Pack, more tokens, and these were a good amount of tokens too. I think this was like 8,000 MT or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, these were good challenges, and it wasn't too much of a grind at all. So, they should definitely keep doing stuff like this in the future, like challenges like this. Then the historic Spotlight Sims, these are just as much of a grind as the regular ones, and yeah. So basically, that's another 60 hours of gameplay. And it would give you the Hakeem, the Gilbert Arenas, the Chris Mullin. I don't think the Gilbert and Chris Mullin were too great. Hakeem was good, and he still is good now. He's not the best, but he's still good now. But these are just intense grind. Like, they should cut this in half. Same thing with the regular Spotlight Sims. But complete this and the other ones, and you get Kobe 120 hours combined. I mean, bruh, it's a lot. I did it in honor of Kobe, and because he was the best card in the game when he first came out. So it's like, you know, then it was still worth it. At this point in the game, I would never do these. You know, I feel like it's too late. Even though Kobe is still a great card, I would not do these 120 hours for that. I would not. I don't think that's worth it. I think it's just way too much. Okay, so yeah. Then we got here the Larry Bird challenges. These are a lot less. They're not as much of a grind, right? So, I mean, it takes about 4.5 hours to complete like a whole decade here, but overall, just like a 23-hour grind. So if you're not doing it all in one sitting like I did, you know, it's really not that bad. So this is good. This is good right here. This is good. This is the way it should be. I feel like make it so where it's a grind, but not too heavy of a grind. To get a GOAT Larry Bird, that's definitely good. So, you know, just by completing these challenges here, all of these, you know, you can get a GOAT Larry, a GOAT Kobe. You can get some decent opals. So yeah, that's pretty good for no money spent players right there. Then Triple Threat Online, obviously you can always play Triple Threat Online to get some good players. Sometimes they put players on the boards, like they had some opals on the boards before. I wish they would put better opals on the boards than the ones that they do. Blake Griffin was not bad, but if they're gonna do that, like they should bump the odds of them of like us being able to see those opals, because they're actually really hard to get. So yeah, they should do that more often. The token market is good. I feel like they should have added better players last time around. Like the John Morant, the Amari. I mean, Amari was good. He just didn't really fit my team. John Morant was just too undersized. So I didn't really want him. And yeah, who did I end up getting? I ended up getting Bob Pettit and DeMar. DeMar was actually the best one. These packs right here, they need to update these. Like, I don't know what's taking them so long to update these. I hope they do. I don't know if they will, though. You guys have been asking me. I don't know. But token packs are cool if they would just put good ones. Like these, at this point, we don't need these. If somebody's going to grind for tokens, I mean, I have almost 6,000 tokens. I don't want to open these. There's nothing I can get that's going to help me from these. So, but I mean, these are technically, all this is no money spent. Like, you don't have to spend any money to have access to all this stuff that I'm showing you right now. We got multiplayer challenges. I don't think anyone actually does these. Oh, they upped it to 20. You must use 3 next players in the lineup. You get 20 tokens for multiplayer challenges. I didn't know that. I did not know that. This is 4-minute quarter game only. I did not know that. Wow. My team. Oh, snap. Hold on. I got my rewards for unlimited. I didn't even know. Is this from last month? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think I played a game and I stopped. Give me my rewards, bro. Key check. Thank you. Yeah, I'm best believe I'm not doing this, bro. Funny, bro. I'm not trying this, bro. Funny. I don't play this, bro. This stuff is too sweaty, bro. This stuff is too stressful. But I mean, technically, this is still free content. So, if you're good enough at the game, you know, you can definitely grind these out. It was good when they put like all the opal, like all the rewards on the like the previous rewards. They put them here on the boards, and you know, you can go for whichever ones you wanted. What I feel like they should do, like let's say you go 12-0, I feel like you should get everything before that. You should get all these packs before that, all the players before that, all the MT, all the tokens from before that, because going 12-0 is not an easy thing. And for me to get only Jerry Lucas and this James Worthy, who's outdated, and 8,000 MT and 20 tokens, that doesn't make me feel good at all. Maybe the Jerry Lucas, that's really what people do it for, but if I can get all these other rewards leading up to it, I would feel more incentivized to play this, even if it is sweaty. But I don't want to do that, so you know. But what else do we got here, man? Is there anything else? Oh, Evos. We got to talk about Evos. Evos, this was a great addition to this year's game. I love the addition of Evo. Man, I can't even talk of Evo cards, man. So yeah, these were great. This was their first year doing it, so I think they did go overkill on the requirements. And as you saw, like later in the year, they did start to give easier requirements to some of these guys to, you know, evolve them. So guys like Jason Richardson, Ibaka, some of these first Evos, they had super hard requirements. Like Jason Richardson has super hard requirements. Ibaka has super hard requirements, and he's not even worth it. None of these guys even worth it anymore. And yeah, so the Jason Kidd, super hard. Jeremy Lin was pretty hard. He was the easiest out of the Spotlight Series 2 ones, though. But like Dwight Howard, Kareem, Andre Iguodala, these guys were super hard to get done. I don't think it should have been that much of a grind for them. Even like some of these guys like Jermaine O'Neal, he's super hard, like, and he's not worth it. Like, bruh, they need to make them easier. Make them easier next year, because these are kind of for no money spent players. Evo cards are really is like a no money spent kind of thing. And this is a way for no money spent players to make some MT. You can flip them once you evolve them, you know. So it's like a good way for no money spent players to get good players on your team, and then also to make some MT if you want to grind the players out, which is what I used to do until I started to snipe. So yeah, this is a great concept. They just need to execute it in a little bit better way. I think if they you know, make the requirements a little bit easier, then Evos would definitely be a lot better next year. I can't wait to see what, you know, what they got, you know, in terms of these players next year. I think it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully they can improve upon that. Is there anything else that we can look at? Let me see. I don't think there's anything we can look at here. We looked at the challenges. Trumpeter offline. Trumpeter offline. This is also I see I got 3,000 wins. I used to grind this a ton, like in like 2019. But basically, I used to do all my Evos on here. They need to update their rewards. So, you know, as you get 1,000 wins, you get Dominique. He's not worth it anymore. They need to update it. They don't, maybe not, you know, take off all the rewards, add another 1,000 wins to get another reward or something like that. Like, that would be nice. They do update the vault. The vault is always getting updated, which is cool. But add some more rewards to the top too. Add another 1,000 wins on there for another opal, and then more prizes in between that, you know? That would be great. I would think that would be nice. You know, that would incentivize me to play it more, because I don't play this at all anymore because I don't really have any need to. So I think if they were to do that, that would make this a lot better. Domination is always I always do this when the game first comes out. This is not worth it anymore, but when a game first comes out, you know, it's pretty cool to do. You know, keeps you busy. So I mean, domination's always going to be there, and I think that's really it. We covered everything for the most part. I think 2K20 for no money spent players, if you're not sniping, it's pretty tough, bro. It's pretty tough. You can get a decent squad. If you grind a game out enough, you can get a pretty good squad, but if you're not sniping or investing, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Investing is another good way to make MT. I'm not really an expert in that, but it is going to be tough if you don't do one of those two things. You know, my team is just a combination of me grinding the game out and sniping. I put a lot of hours into this game just playing. So that's where I'm able to get, you know, all this MT and this great team. But had I not been sniping, it would have been tough. So I think they can improve upon the, you know, the no money spent aspect of this game to help us no money spent players. Also, they need to stop doing super packs VC only. That stuff is stupid. That's the last thing I'm going to say, bro. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to end off this video. Don't want to drag it on too long. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 40K, guys. So I hope you guys, you know, subscribe if you're new, if you're watching this. And yeah, I stream every day at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to tune into those, definitely have the notification bell set to all. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.